kind of works right now. It should be done for 3.8. It allows you to have the clock in several time zones. For example, I'm French. I live in Hong Kong. It's very interesting for me to know what time it is in France and here. That's what GNOME clocks can do for me. I can add clocks in different countries, in different places. It does alarm, it does a timer and stopwatch. It's a preview really in 3.6. Is there still no questions? Nobody wants to... I don't know, if somebody wants me to add more details on an specific applications they're interested in, really just stop me and go. Otherwise I go on. The future of GNOME, because obviously it's not done. There's a roadmap for the future. There are plans, many plans to do many things. It's all available because GNOME works in the open. So the work that the designers are doing to design the future of GNOME, it's all available on the wiki. You can talk to them on the IRC. You can participate in it. There are plans to improve the core user experience. For example, I was talking about the search, that we receive improvements in the future to have a better layout, more flexible layout, so that people can decide which results they want to see first. The application view will have some changes that are quite controversial. Right now you have categories for the applications. The Office application, Internet applications, multimedia applications. Categories will just go away. Because, well, the idea is that a mail application, you put that in Office, you put that in Internet, nobody really knows. So if it's different for everybody, you might as well just remove the categories. It will be paginated, it will allow the user to change the order of their applications in the order that they use them the most to make it more user-friendly. The core user experience, there are plans to have more online accounts. For example, OwnCloud, right now it's being worked on. OwnCloud, I don't know if you know it, it's basically a cloud that you can deploy on your own server if you want, or use a provider of it. It can store your files remotely, so you access it from your phone, from your laptop, from everywhere. It can store and stream your music, so you can listen to it from anywhere. It does files, music, contacts, calendars. So GNOME wants to integrate with that because first, it's great for the user, and second, it's free software, and right now the online accounts, there are only online accounts for proprietary software provider, which is a bit of a shame for a free software project like GNOME. There are plans to be even more inclusive, work even more on the accessibility. To, like I said, there's a lot of work that is being planned for the input methods to make that even better. And we're really counting on your feedback on that because obviously you're the ones who will be using it. There are plans to improve the current applications. Chat, the chat application will be completely revamped at some point in the future. We'll have a much simpler, much nicer interface that merges the past conversations with the current ones so that it makes everything easier to go back and see what people told you. It will be oriented towards conversations rather than being oriented toward several windows everywhere. What other applications are going to be improved? The clocks, that was a preview in 3.6, will be properly made for 3.8.
What evolution?
Evolution, that's the next point. More applications. Evolution is kind of a behemoth that tries to do everything, and that's not the path that GNOME seems to be choosing. We were talking about the Unix philosophy earlier. For mail, contacts, calendar, notes, GNOME is trying to go towards separate applications, each one doing one thing and doing it properly. So there's a GNOME calendar that is being worked on. I have a preview that I built on my laptop. It does almost nothing. It shows an empty calendar, and you can click on it and add event that get forgotten straight away. But it's really a very, very early preview. So there's this calendar application being worked on. There's already a contact application that is not in Evolution. Evolution will also show you your contacts, of course, but the contact application is out. The email application, nobody's working on it. So if you're a developer and want to work on the email application, there's designs for it, and that's the path that GNOME is choosing. Notes application, there's designs for it as well, and I think somebody started working on it last month. So evolution is probably will stay there and receive improvements, but will not be a core GNOME application. It will be the enterprise stuff for enterprise people who really want enterprise behemoth. And I wouldn't be surprised if at some point in the future it would just either get dropped or split it completely into those applications. Maybe the contact feature removed completely because there's no contact. The email being separated out and doing just email. There are other plans for applications. So I talked about mail, calendar, contacts, obviously. No, contacts is already there. Plans for application. There's a weather application that is being planned. That would be the parallel to the clocks application. You could see the weather in different locations. I'm not sure that's the most helpful. There's a note application for people to take their notes. That's quite interesting too. There's a to-do application that is being planned. There's a backup application, applications to manage your money, your bank account, etc. There are many plans. It's all, I should really have added a link to it. If people are interested in the plans for the future, it's all at live.gnome.org. That's the wiki. And then it's either in /design. Well, it's all in /design. There are designs for GNOME Shell, designs for applications, designs for the GNOME OS. And well, if you're interested in it, just I'm sorry.
So
if you're interested in it, yes. Sorry.
So what did you say? What the backup means? Is it similar to the time machine on Mac? Because generally I'm using Linux. When I'm using Linux, some feature like time machine is very important for me. Maybe you just use once in 1 year. Okay, will be very helpful.
When you need it, then you're really happy it's there. Of course.
You can find by your files. So I wonder whether GNOME has